Welcome back to The Real Dan the Man. Oh god. Welcome back to The Real Dan the Man. I'm Dan. A new episode of the Amazing Digital Circus released recently, and that means that my autism went whew! Which means that I took the time to react and analyze the entire episode for a very long time in front of my live chat here on YouTube. And this is that VOD edited down for an audience. Edited down for an audience. Have fun with that, and I will see you at the end. It's a long one, so strap in and, clean your room or do the dishes or something. Anyway, what I really want to do with this stream right here is go through the entire episode and just yap your fucking ear off. So I guess without further ado, here's the Amazing Digital Circus episode 6, They All Get Guns.
Can you toss that back?
Also noteworthy that the first word from any character who's not Caine in this episode is shit.
Back up here.
Making good use of your parts gimmick, huh?
Oh, shut up.
What are you doing up there?
I'm hiding from Caine. I think I overheard him talking to Bubble about an in-house adventure, and I'm not gonna be part of it.
And you're just gonna hang out in a flower pot all day? Not like your room?
Caine's been checking up on my room lately. When I don't answer, he just starts singing Daisy Bell in front of my door.
Daisy Bell is such a specific choice, but it makes so much sense, and there's two reasons for why I say that. Number one, Daisy Bell was the first song ever sung by a machine. Everyone knows that, right? But I feel like it's also a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey. A movie that I haven't seen, but I'm pretty aware of what happens, I think. As far as I know, that movie is about an AI that gains sentience and tortures the people it's meant to take care of. And I feel like that is a pretty direct foreshadowing of what Caine is about to put the characters through in the rest of the series. Which is terrifying to think about. But god, this is a good show, and I trust them with where they're going. It's going to rip my fucking intestines out of my body, but it's gonna be good.
It's creepy.
Yes, it
Does
is.
he really do that?
I don't know. Let's ask him. Hey, Caine!
You fucking asshole!
Yes, Jax?
Look, it's Zooble.
You!
Ah, there you are. Now I don't have to do the snap summon thing. And I'm glad I found you. We need even numbers, cause today's adventure is a team adventure.
Oh,
Need you guys
Jesus
up
Christ, I did not notice that with his eyes.
with numbers, cause today's adventure is a team adventure.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. How did I not notice that? What? Okay. Okay, Caine. Cool. Yeah, just give us that. Just, okay. Yeah, alright. Keep going.
Meet you guys up at the stage in, let's say, 5.7 minutes.
Okay. Okay. First of all, 5.7, haha, 57 running gag in the show. One thing I want to do, I haven't taken the time to do this quite yet, so 70% of 60 is 42. I want to see what happens in 5 minutes and 42 seconds. So it's 1:24 right now. Let's just call it the 7-minute mark. Let's just see what happens around the 7-minute mark and see if that leaves any kind of allusion to what we just heard from him. Or anything important.
Great. Didn't even ask him about the singing thing.
The what?
Today's adventure is gonna be a bit of a short one due to the
He said in the longest episode yet.
Favorite Character Awards. But it'll be a perfect opportunity to showcase your guys' strengths to the press.
This is so heavy.
That's right, Bubble. Seeing you all play bat-ball a few days ago really got me thinking. We should do our own sporting event, but with cool new sports invented by yours truly.
Help me, Caine.
We
I love Bubbles so much.
So, just play softball normally, this time?
Yeah.
In the Caine Leagues, we have the 400-meter vertical skedaddle, bisection boogie egg ball, lateral hijinks, orange sport, ball run, walk ball, run walk, and ball ball.
Alright. Alright, chat. Tag yourself. I'm ball. Let's see. Arcus says, I also truly believe that Jax might have gone too far on something that resulted in Ribbit abstracting, which led him to believe he's a genuinely bad person, and so he doubles down on his behavior. It's why I believe he got so pissed when Ragatha made a comment about him corrupting Pomni. That, I could see that. I could see that. Not necessarily what I believe, but I could see that. That's honestly, it can't be one thing. Everything in this show is multi-layered, multifaceted, so that's probably true.
Why does the idea of that make me cry?
Because Jax is an inherently tragic character.
I just want my money boy to be okay.
He won't. He won't. Listen, alright, Gooseworx gave us the warning ahead of time. Jax fans are not going to survive this show.
I know that. That's what they meant.
These sports are surely going to...
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm not gonna be on a team with that one.
Zooble, why does all you do is complaining? I never know what you want.
I don't know why that line gets me so hard. Just why does all you do is complaining? Maybe Ragatha blames Jax for Ribbit's abstraction, but he didn't make Ribbit abstract. I do not believe for a second that Jax made Ribbit abstract. I've seen people saying that. I don't buy it. I do not buy it. Like, I know how Jax is, but we don't know how Jax was. We don't know why Ribbit abstracted. He says that himself. We don't know what they were like before.
Add a whole suggestion box for that.
Yeah, Zooble and I constantly say we like more chill and relaxing adventures.
Did you really not like my softball one?
I'm not big into sports, sorry.
The suggestion box just causes interpersonal drama, and me no likey.
Alright, you really want to know what I want?
Here we go.
Oh no.
I want the ability to have sex.
No.
First of all. Zooble saying sex.
I want the ability to have sex.
No way. Are we finally having this conversation?
That wasn't censored in the fucking UK. But it is over here in the States for some reason. Fucking prudes running the government or something. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But it's just interesting that that's not censored over there, but it was here. But something I want you guys to notice about Caine is that he is, what's the term I'm looking for? Prone to suggestion. When you tell Caine to do something, he does it because he's programmed to do that. It's like not being exact or precise enough with a genie. Like, I want a big dick, and then like a giant dildo lands on you and crushes you. Basically, that's Caine's whole thing. Zooble will be getting freaky. Listen, if you were trapped in a digital world with a body with no genitals for years, you'd have some pent-up sexual frustration too. Anyway, notice that during their therapy session, whenever Zooble says, just forget it. Forget what? Caine forgets it instantly. Fucking Jax says, don't ever call us that again. Caine never calls them that again. Throughout the entire time, if you pay attention, when Caine is told something, he does it. I say that, though, because that means that Zooble directly caused what's happening here. Here, let's just play this out.
No way. Are we finally having this conversation?
Oh, hi, Zooble.
Everyone's fucking face. Anyway, yeah, that didn't just break Caine because he's prudish and can't have any of that sex talk. No. Zooble directly said they want to have a more adult nature in the circus, and there is an immediate switch flip that turns Caine's thought process into a more adult one.
Which is why he's suddenly able to swear.
Like, I'm sure there's the meta context around this where, like, they want it to be kind of driven away from children's content on the internet, so they have to make it more adult. But also, I think this was planned from the start. Because this has never been a show for children. Even though my toddler loves it.
Even though they have little kids' Pomni costumes at Party City.
Yeah, that too.
Do you have any of that stupid sauce left?
We love Chekhov's gun.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, how teamwork is essential to making the dream work.
Tell that to him! He's the one that f***s everything all the time.
You are in a mood today, aren't you?
Now, you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and Ming.
Ming?
Did Caine just say ass?
See what I mean? Caine can swear now. He could not do that before. He can now, though.
Hi, I'm Ming, and I really don't appreciate what your assumptions have done to my reputation.
You made a whole guy for that?
Whatever the case, it's evident now that there's...
A thought that occurred to me earlier. He made a whole guy for that. I wonder how difficult it was for Caine to make a whole guy a long time ago versus now. I say that because when people abstract, they go to the cellar. 57 times more immersive AI suddenly comes out after Kaufmo abstracts. I'm kind of left wondering if the people who abstract go into the code of the game itself and make it more complex. Let's keep going.
Quite a bit of tension between you all. So maybe what we actually need to do are trust exercises.
I am not falling into Jax's arms, if that's what you mean.
Don't worry, this will be a two-way trust exercise, where you'll each have to trust each other to not betray the other person. This is a private room where nobody can see or hear you once inside. And this is a loaded gun!
Oh boy.
Character A will take the gun into the private room and empty it out of all its ammunition, then come out and give it to Character B. Character B will then take the gun and shoot themselves in the head, trusting that Character A emptied it in the private room. Character A will also have to trust that Character B won't turn the gun on them, so everyone is incentivized to follow the rules and trust each other.
Sounds a little convoluted.
You look convoluted!
These frames are getting more and more common the more episodes they have. And I'm wondering, is there going to be a much longer scene with Caine like this?
Anyway, Jax, why don't you start?
With him?
Wait, what am I doing? I wasn't paying attention.
Caine, who was previously not able to control people's minds, now beaming information directly into Jax's brain. Jax, the character who in the previous episode went, wait, I thought Caine couldn't... Whenever Caine directly made him into a vegan against his will. So Caine's AI is getting more complex, more out of control, and a lot more fucked up. We know that. I'm sure we know that.
Oh.
Bang.
Or, yeah, we could all just shoot each other. Here, have guns. I don't care anymore.
Hooray!
That's just it? Here's
I love him so much. He's such a little fucking asshole.
guns and have fun?
I didn't say have fun.
It's just a little...
Jax has a lot more weird faces this episode. Jax has a lot more intentionally drawn faces this episode. Jax's faces in this episode tell their own story the entire time. You can essentially read his mind.
It's the sights.
Caine!
Ugh, fine! We're bringing team.
Or at least you can learn to read Jax's mind if you learn to speak and read and understand the language that the animators use to tell the stories that they tell with his face. We will get into that later.
It's back. Pair up in teams of 2. You all get 3 lives. Last team surviving is the winner. Back.
I do think
Pair
it's a
up in
little
te-
handy that they show you who the teams are before the teams are even picked. Gangle and Zooble.
Teams of 2, you all get
Caine
3
and
lives.
Ragatha.
Last
Pomni hidden. Jax hidden.
team surviving is the winner.
Pomni peeks
Happy?
out. And Jax speaks out.
Not really.
Excuse me.
Well, that's not my problem right now. I have an awards show to plan, so you guys are gonna have to handle yourself.
Another thing I think is interesting, I have no idea what it connects to, but I know it's going to connect to something, is the letters GSJ on Bubbles' camera. People aren't talking about that enough. They're just not.
So you guys are gonna have to handle yourselves for a bit. You get 5 minutes to figure the teams out. Once that's up,
What?
Gangle, Zooble, and Jax.
Go die. I love you. Shut the fuck up.
it's a free-for-all.
Come on, Sadie. You're coming with me.
I'm actually gonna be on a team with Zooble.
What? No, you're not. We've been together for every team adventure in the past.
Guess times are changing, bunny boy.
Hey,
It's funny because okay, everyone's seen this episode, right? I'm not gonna be spoiling anything. Everyone has seen this episode. I'm here to analyze it after having watched it several times. Jax doesn't just lose Pomni in this episode. He loses Gangle too. And that's... I said it before in a community post, but actually I can just pull it up. In fact, I'm gonna be calling back to this community post a lot. It says a few TADC theories of mine. One of them I wrote out is Jax and Gangle have some kind of weird fucked up situationship. I think there was more behind the she likes when I'm mean to her though than any of us realize. I think Jax is always breaking her comedy mask because he prefers Gangle to be real over Gangle being happy. I don't know though. I don't know. That's a little bit called into question after this episode, but that's just something to think about because I absolutely still believe that the two of them have some kind of fucked up thing going on between the two of them. Not in a romance way, more of a toxic yaoi kind of way. Oh my god, is it the Amazing Digital Circus everyone's favorite toxic yaoi right now?
you wanna be on my team?
I'd love to, but, well, I really don't want Kinger to get stuck with Jax.
That's something else that's really weird to me. Jax is indifferent to Kinger. Like, completely. Like, I would be the least worried about Kinger with Jax, aside from maybe Pomni. They're setting up the dominoes right now, right? There is going to be an episode that has Kinger and Jax stuck together for something. And when that happens, we're gonna get some fucking heart-wrenching character development, I think. That's just me using... Well, all of this is just me using my knowledge of how storytelling works. But they're setting up some pins there because Jax and Kinger don't interact outside of Jax calling him crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could be on Kinger's team. He and I were together once, and it wasn't too bad.
And have me?
Oh, yeah, just forget I asked. I'll be on Jax's team.
Wait!
Like you said, probably good to keep Kinger and Jax separate. I can keep Jax in check, so don't worry about me.
Hey, Pomni? If you ever need to talk to somebody, or need help with anything, I'm here.
You have a...
I love the way Kinger just pops up when he's needed. Just, like, was he even... There wasn't even any, like, him stepping into frame.
You have a
I love him
partner
so
yet?
much.
Well, look who it is. You sure you can handle me in all my glory?
I've been through worse. Hey,
Crafty Katie says, is Jax just a brat, like poor Pomni? Crying face. Brat is the wrong word. I will tell you that much right now. Jax is...
Zooble, do you want to hold on to this during today's game?
Huh?
I don't really trust myself that much with it. And I also just really want to be able to fire a Tommy gun while laughing maniacally, and I don't want to break it before I get that chance.
I'll keep it safe for you.
I think that is also, I mean, one is a sweet moment, but also it's really, really significant for the two of them on like a symbolism level, because what's the one thing we know about Gangle? She is always breaking her comedy mask, and Jax is always breaking it on purpose. Now she's gravitating towards Zooble, and she's actively taking the most fragile part of herself that brings her the most comfort to have, and trusting it in the hands of another person. And I think that's beautiful. Like, it's not just, here, hold on to this, I trust you not to break it. It's, here, hold on to this part of me. Here, keep me safe. I trust you.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? That counted?
Caine?
What?
Oh wait, did anything happen at the 7-minute mark? Was it exactly 5.7 minutes between Caine saying that and the fucking timer ending? Because if so, bravo. I could be wrong about that, I don't know. If it was, that's just really neat.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? That counted?
Caine?
What? Oh, yeah, the guns have been teleported to random spots in the circus. Go find them, champs!
We need to find the Tommy gun!
Wait, Caine! I'm missing a life!
There's no time!
Oh!
It'll be my pleasure murdering all of you.
Have fun, guys!
Ha! You're so lame.
And now we get to this shit. Now, I don't know what they're trying to say by showing this desk in particular, but I do think the company being called CNA, actually I saw someone in the chat earlier say that they think Kinger's real name was Caine. Actually, I think something very different. I think Kinger's real name was Abel, because Caine is in control of the circus. And I'm just gonna say it flat out, I think Kinger created the circus. So, if that's what really happened, then, one, that's probably Caine's old desk. I am not 100% convinced that Caine was never human. I'm just not. I'm not. Like, it's very possible that he's just a rogue AI. But also, he could be a guy who got brought into the circus who turned into a rogue AI. Became one. I don't know. That could have also just been Kinger's desk. Because, Alicia X Death actually reacted to this and pointed out some key details. That's not the same desk that we saw in episode 1. Or at least I don't think it is. And it's a bigger desk. It's like, whoever has that, it's either a customer service desk, which I doubt, or it's like a boss's desk. And I just think that's interesting. I just want to point out, after Jax asked if you worked at a supermarket, how did you end up here? Pomni then goes to talk about how she would explore abandoned buildings for fun. And then in episode 1, we see that whenever she enters the back rooms, quote-unquote back rooms for this place, she sees that desk with the PC turned off, and that drives her crazy. Then zooms out, we see that same desk with the PC turned on, and a headset next to it. An empty headset next to it. And while we're on the subject of that shit, I want to say one of the theories I hate the most for this show is that these guys aren't actually the real people who put on the headsets. They're just digital copies, and that means they can never escape. I hate that, actually. I think it flies in the face of the entire motive for progressing through the story. Like, the thing driving these characters is maybe hoping they can leave one day. And I think making it Oh, yeah, the real human versions of them are just out and about living their lives. Doesn't work from a storytelling standpoint. I just don't like it. I don't think it's it at all. But let's keep going.
Aha! You little devil! All right. Now I would bet our biggest concerns would be Jax and Zooble. They're the youngest, so they probably still have some youthful fighting spirit.
I know Jax is 22, but how old is Zooble?
Man, I'm still missing a heart. This isn't fair.
Oh, I got just the thing. Here, take this.
Well, wait. What did you just do? What was that?
It's a butterfly. It can restore your health.
Did Caine mention that?
Oh, nah. I made it up.
Oh, Zooble and Jax are both 22. Okay. Anyway, the first thing I wrote in that community post of mine, which, let me just take you over there to it. View your channel, posts, and here we go. Kinger created the digital circus. I genuinely believe that with my whole chest, and I am not convinced otherwise, especially not after this episode. Kinger created the digital circus, he says. 7 years of computer science for this, huh? And also, it was my fault we went this way. And old Kinger over there has supposedly been here the longest. Also, he has a detailed explanation for how they process digital food without understanding why he knows that.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating without any of the nutritional benefits.
Sheesh, lay off it. Since when are you an expert on the digital world?
Expert on the what?
See, that's something that you get ingrained into your brain because you spent so much time working on the code for it. He doesn't know why he knows that. He doesn't know that he knows that. But he knows that. And there are just too many context clues that make me think, yeah, no. Kinger made this place. Also, he was facing away from Pomni at the end of episode 1, if you'd like to come right here. No, right here. And we go back a bit. There we go. Now, there we go. So this is Judas, the guy who sold out Jesus to the Pharisees. The traitor. The traitor. My Baptist pastor grandfather described him as the man who'd kissed the door to heaven, then died and went to hell. We're not getting into that, though. I'm bringing that up here because the significance of Judas being the only one facing away from Jesus in this painting, aside from this guy, but even his eyes are looking towards Jesus, is mirrored here, which signifies some kind of betrayal on Kinger's part. I mean, the ultimate betrayal would be getting close to this guy and then finding out that he's the one who created the purgatory you're trapped in. And also, there is the fact that he is literally the king chess piece. And he's described himself as a royal. Anyway, yeah, so I say all that to say this. Kinger was able to just make that up on the fly because he has dev privileges. He made the fucking place. Of course he can do that. That's some game dev shit.
What?
So, who are you gonna kill first, Pom Pom?
I don't know if I'll really be doing much of the killing. I'll just find guns for you, and you can do all the violent stuff. You like that, right?
You know none of this is real, right?
You know none of this is real is a very funny thing to hear Jax say. Because on an emotional level, he's absolutely the most detached from the circus. But on a physical level, He's the most immersed in it. He's the one who gets hungry, who wants to sleep. Jax feels this place more than anyone else. Hey, so what if Kinger is nuts on purpose? Like, what if he either made himself go crazy, or Caine did it in order for him to forget the role he played in creating the digital circus? I think he drove himself crazy by what he told Pomni whenever they were going over what happens when she holds her breath. Why don't you just try not thinking about it? That's what I do. But basically, yeah, I fully believe it. I think Kinger drove himself crazy by repressing everything because, like, he's here, he's trapped, he can't escape. What is martyring himself over it going to do, aside from causing him to abstract? None of the others knew about his wife. I think he went crazy after the loss of her. Yeah, I think his wife might have abstracted first. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me if his wife abstracted, like, shortly after arriving in the circus. But we'll get into that whenever Kinger and Ragatha are alone together.
What do you mean? Like the circus?
The game today is literally to shoot each other. So what's the point in taking this moral high ground?
Well, they're my friends. I don't really want to hurt them.
All right, let me be real here. Why do you care about that?
About not hurting my friends?
Look, I know what it's like. One day you're somebody in the real world doing important things, and then the next you're just a weird little cartoon jester. You want to hold on to that part of you that still thinks it's part of that world, but in the end, what does it get you? Ragatha tries to be all nice and friendly, but she gets torn up every other adventure. Whether we like it or not, all we are now is a bunch of cartoon characters. So what's the point of pretending we're not?
We're still people, though, right?
I thought we were at first, but as time goes on, we just end up falling into our archetypes. Become part of the machine.
What's your archetype, then? The villain?
Listen, I add a key dynamic. I see how far I can push things. I screw with people, and I break the fourth wall.
Hi, Jax.
Wanna know why? It's 'cause it's funny. I do everything 'cause it's funny. 'Cause I'm the funny one.
The funny one?
Yeah. Ragatha's the cheerful one.
No, she's not.
Gangle's the sad one.
No, she's not.
Kinger's the crazy one.
No, he's not.
Zooble's the grumpy one.
No, they're not.
And you are the one who hasn't figured that out yet. We all just became...
No, you haven't figured out what box to put her in yet. Which is probably a lot of the reason that you spent in the entire last episode getting to know her. Asking her favorite color, seeing how she reacts to things. You want to fit her into that box, Jax, because you refuse to get close to these people. You don't want to let yourself get attached, Jax. That's his thing, right? He's got these people all in these tight little boxes because he doesn't get close enough to them to realize that they have depth beyond that. He wants to be a cartoon character. He doesn't want to think about how real any of the others are. Because if he has to think about that, then he risks getting close to them. Right, Jax? How's that, Jax? Am I in the ballpark? One thing that I will give Jax is that he has a deep understanding of how this world operates. He's learned how to game this place by exploiting cartoon logic. Confidence versus fear or anxiety versus, like, haughtiness and ego. And all of that affects the outcomes of things. And we see that happen.
Archetypes. I at least have the self-awareness to choose who I am.
Uh-huh.
The funny one.
So who do you...
I think it's really funny that he called himself the funny one to a jester.
wanna be? No better chance than now to try something new. You wanna go nuts? You wanna finally work off those weeks of rage and anguish that have been building up inside you?
That's another interesting thing to me. Weeks? So it hasn't even been that long for Pomni. She's only been here for a few weeks. Not months, not years, which, like, of course she hasn't been here for years yet. he said, all those weeks of rage and anguish. How long has it really been? And how does time flow differently here versus the real world? I don't know, stuff to chew on.
I know you hate it here. Everyone does. But the silver lining is you can pretty much do whatever you want. Like, look at the way you're aiming that gun. Too realistic. Just let loose.
And what's funny is by teaching her that, he's taught her how to game the place. But then later in the episode will drive her away from him so she won't get the same emotional apathy, which I think is going to work together in her favor by making her able to game the place, but also still loving and caring for the people around her as people.
What the heck? Today, I'm just gonna be evil.
Evil Pomni for the win!
How's that?
Go for it.
Yeah, those other fools better watch their tails, because they're going to face the wrath of Pomni the Evil!
I love her so much.
It's kind of cringe.
Her fucking
Are
face.
we really gonna be shooting each other with these?
It's either shoot or get shot.
That's
Ragatha!
me.
There's a sniper around this corner.
I think I got Kinger.
Are you sure we're safe up here?
Whoa! Tactical roll! Come on, Ragatha.
Looks like we've located the king and the ragdoll.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's get him!
I don't even really know how to fire a gun. I don't know how much use I'd be in.
Whoops, did I do that?
You missed a spot.
Ha! You're so cool.
Ragatha, take cover!
You're so cool. The end of this episode was so
I'll
bad.
take Rags. You go Kinger.
Rightio, evil bro.
I need a gun. Need a gun. Need a gun. Come on, man. Kinger, really use another one of those butterflies.
Howdy, howdy.
I know exactly what you're doing with Pomni, and it'll never work.
Projection, Your Honor. I don't. Here, let me let it play out.
You know, getting close with Pomni to corrupt her. Wait, no, wait.
Ah! So much to
I
say.
actually think that'd work. Oh.
I lost Kinger, but I got him down to one life.
I lost a life, but I got us down to one Kinger.
How'd you let her take a life off you?
I don't really know.
Cartoonish overconfidence. And also, she kind of called you out. Basically, whenever something backfires on someone in a cartoon, it's because they got too cocky. Key example, Bugs Bunny. Don't come near this rope or I'll cut it.
Take one step on that rope and I'll cut it.
And then Gorilla just fucking pulls him towards him from the cliff. Overconfidence is the comedic bunny's downfall every time. Every time. But something that's more important to me in this scene.
I know exactly what you're doing with Pomni, and it'll never work.
Huh?
You know, getting close with Pomni to corrupt her. Wait, no, wait.
That is projection, Ragatha. She's projecting that because that was her intention with Jax and Pomni. was getting close to them to try and influence how they think. And, you know, thieves think everyone is stealing from them. Jax was never trying to do that. But he knows that she tried to do that to him. That's probably why he gets so... That is a face full of, what the fuck did you say to me, you fucking bitch? Because, no, he just wanted to get to know Pomni. But now, he's got the thought in his head, and it's going to be echoing. Letting her get close to me is going to corrupt her, and she's going to become just as apathetic as me. And that little seed of doubt is going to blossom into a big seed of doubt. A sprout of doubt, I guess. Something that was pointed out to me during the first watch that we did of this, my partner pointed out that this is the direct inverse of the conversation that Pomni and Jax just had. You know this place isn't real, right? And this is a conversation of, you need to hold on to the part of you that's human.
I found this AK thing. If we can't find the Tommy gun, will this work?
Yeah. Do you think Jax is gonna be mad that I didn't team up with him?
I wouldn't worry about him right now. It's all just a game in the end.
It's Jax, though. He probably wants revenge. And he's gonna make it painful.
Hey, you deserve better than thinking about him when he's not even here. You're a human. You're not his toy.
It sometimes doesn't feel that way.
These Avatar gimmicks, huh? Makes you wonder why no one else got them.
Yeah, it does. I think that what goes into the avatars in this show is a direct mirror of who they are at their core. Like, I'm positive that Gangle struggled with, like, anxiety and probably some sort of bipolar disorder in the real world, and that's why there is a literal mask that breaks so easily all the fucking time, and underneath is a sad shell of a person. And then Zooble probably had some kind of body dysmorphia in the real world. And, I don't know, something to chew on. It's a direct reflection of who these people are.
I just wish that... How are you supposed to like a part of yourself that just makes you worse than everyone else?
'Cause it exists. It's a part of
Goodbye,
you that's
Crafty.
real. And the only you that you should care about is the real you. You have to choose to love yourself. Even if it doesn't make sense. It's not natural, it's intentional.
Have you ever had to make that choice?
Huh?
Sorry, I mean... Of course not. You're Zooble.
I don't think Zooble has made that choice. I think now Zooble is going to be confronted with that choice. In a sort of kind of like practice what you preach type situation. Like, they know what they needed to hear, but never had anyone say it to them. But recognized what needed to be said to someone else who was struggling with something similar. And I think that by getting closer to Gangle, they will make the choice to love themselves. Or at least I hope. I also find it really interesting that at a certain point in this conversation, Gangle's voice just kind of dropped and sounded a lot more akin to the voice actor's regular voice. Not completely, like, it's still very clearly Gangle, but something about it, something about its tone just kind of dropped to me. I love these two a lot. They're very good for each other.
whatever happens, I've got your back if you've got mine.
Yeah. Now let's go kill Pomni and Jax.
What a fucking ooh mouth.
All right.
Fuck you.
What's with the corn thing?
What corn thing?
Why are you afraid of corn? And don't say that you're not. You literally jumped out of your seat twice when you saw some.
Not gonna let me out of this.
Butterscotch says, wish Zooble would have opened up there. Don't worry, that'll happen. You can't have everything in one episode. There's still, what, 3 episodes left after this one? Only 3 episodes? Yeah, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. There's 3 more episodes. I'm sure Zooble opening up will come soon.
This one. Well, I don't know. It's got a bunch of little pods on it. Looks kind of like an egg sac or something. It's gross. Makes my skin crawl.
Interesting. Do you have like a type of trypophobia?
What's that?
The fear of lots of little holes.
Yeah.
Okay. How about...
I understand this episode is about guns, and they use foreshadowing a lot. I do not think that this is any different in the slightest. I think that this is absolutely a Chekhov's gun kind of situation. There's going to be something that triggers trypophobia in a future episode. I am calling that shit now. And you might even be able to take it one step further, as my partner pointed out earlier. That might make Jax abstract. You gotta think about it, at least one character in this show is going to abstract by the end of it. But, also...
About pomegranates.
Awful.
I'm learning a lot about you today.
that face. I think that's one of the key points in this episode where Jax realizes, oh, this person's actually getting close to me. And that's terrifying. And I think that seed of doubt is starting to sprout a bit, where he's realizing that he actually doesn't want to let that happen. Which is why he immediately redirects the conversation.
Let's not forget, we're here to kill people. We still need
And
to
puts
find out
on
what
that
nuts are
cartoon-ass
before
voice.
We can rest easy.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Oh, something I've been wanting to do. Anything of note? No. I do find it interesting that that's making the shadow of a cross. That can't... I feel like that. Considering all the Christian imagery we've seen so far, the Last Supper, C&A for Caine and Abel, I don't know. That's just a little... That's a little peculiar to me.
There he is!
Wait, did he just fucking...
There he is!
It's just a fucking T-pose! Also, isn't that the statue of David? Mark your bingo cards for more biblical imagery, as if we haven't done that already.
Whoops, sorry.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated, Jax!
I hope you guys are ready for my ricochet super move!
Good night, King.
Ah, here's the light.
I gotta say, we as fans do not call enough attention to all of these fucking eyeball paintings on the walls everywhere.
Huh.
High five!
Oh, also, teapot. Just for anyone who knows the history of that teapot, that's just cool.
Yeah!
Ah, what a game. Who knew Pomni could be such a
Ooh,
sharpshooter?
ooh! 1, 2,
What a game.
3.
Who knew
4,
Pomni could be such a
5,
sharpshooter?
6,
These adventures,
7, 8, 9,
And
10,
look,
11,
even though we lost,
12,
at least we
13,
gave it our all, right?
14, 15. There we go. And then it sets in.
You feeling all right?
When Kinger enters the dark, it takes him 15 seconds every single time for the fact that he's in the dark to register with his brain. You'll notice that every time. He has a sudden switch. Every time, 15 seconds. Count it yourself.
Are you upset that we lost? Are you upset about something else? You want to talk about it?
I think I might have failed Pomni. Just like I failed Jax. I tried too hard to get on their good side, and then I just end up pushing them away. And then they end up hating me.
Well, I don't think anyone in here hates you.
Jax does! Gangle and Zooble don't ever talk to me, and Pomni probably won't after today either. She came to me wanting to be on my team. I said no. Why did I do that?
Maybe you just needed a break. It sounds to me like you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be there for everyone, and when you're not, you beat yourself up for it. You said you failed Pomni. Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. I feel like every day we're drifting further apart. Like she's seen through all my tricks and doesn't trust me anymore. Before I know it, she'll be a different person. One who doesn't even want me around.
The way I see it, relationships are two-sided. And sometimes it doesn't make sense to do all the heavy lifting when the other isn't in the mood. We all go through and deal with things differently, and sometimes you just need to let people do things their own way. As long as you're still there when they need you. Giving someone space should never be the same as giving up on them.
I'll be so real with you, chat. That's something I needed to hear at the time, too.
I don't even know what I want. I just want everyone to be happy. And I don't want people to hate me.
Do you hate yourself? I hated myself. I couldn't help but hate myself for the things I thought I was responsible for.
There it is. That fucking line. Yet another piece of evidence for me, and I'm not pausing that to take away from the emotional impact of this moment, but that is a very notable thing, or at least that is the thing you should be taking note of for the Kinger made this place theory. Things he thought he was responsible for? Hello?
I thought I'd lost everything. But then you showed up. And my outlook just changed.
Another theory. I made this community post before I saw this episode, by the way. Ragatha has been in the circus since at least before 2008. I mainly say this because she doesn't know about Breaking Bad. She talked about being in real estate before ending up there, which makes me believe she was touring the CNA building before it became completely abandoned. Yeah, this just confirmed that. This just confirmed for us that Ragatha was essentially the first person who wasn't directly involved to come into the circus. Like, so I just think that's neat. But also, Ragatha, baby girl, let me give you a fucking hug. Oh my god, this scene destroys me.
There are always ways to show you care without ruining yourself over it. You need to look out for yourself in all this, too.
I don't get it. So often nothing you say makes any sense, but then you have these moments where you... I don't know. How do you do that? How have you been around for so long?
I guess I just have a resilient mind.
Oh, but King is totally the crazy one, right? King is totally the crazy one, yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah. No, yeah, no.
Breathtaking! The committee's gonna love that.
Fuck you, Bubble.
Are they still following us?
Are you still following us?
Yeah, we're still following you.
Where else would we be?
They're still following us.
All right, this is a long one. We're gonna have to run. Let's go! Oh, we got so unlucky with the drops here.
It's time.
Why'd you stop shooting? You out of ammo?
Why'd you stop? You out of ammo?
Pomni, got any ammo left?
I have one in the cylinder and one sniper round, but no sniper rifle.
Crap.
I love Gangle so fucking much. The fucking cry laughing face. I think it's also significant that even the face under the comedy mask is smiling. Because she was having fun, and she was also just with Zooble, and she also just did this thing that made her just genuinely happy to her core. Her sad mask is smiling, and that's beautiful to me. So what if she lost the fucking game?
Shit.
Oh, by the way, you lost the game.
You're just gonna hide in your room?
Coward!
I can't wait to find out how this game even managed to come about. What were the intentions? Was it intended to trap people? Was it an accident? I love this concept. You know what? Okay, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. A few weeks ago, I had a dream. All the great stories start with that. I had a dream where I entered the digital circus, and near the end of the dream, Caine came up to us and said something along the lines of, well, there's a gas leak in the building where this game is taking place, so I'm going to have to shut off the simulation for maintenance now. And then I and like 20 other fucking people woke up in a room in hospital beds, and it was everyone who had abstracted previously plus everyone who was in the circus. And honestly, if there's some shit like that going on, it is going to be so fucking funny to me. Cause okay, all right, what you're talking about here? Why was it made? Caine alludes to the committee. Jax is always acting like there's a camera on him. In episode 4, whenever he's brought to the back room to do the quote-unquote training, he talks about no one can see this, right? So I think Jax knows something. Well, no, Jax absolutely. We'll get into that later. This is being studied. This is absolutely being studied. There is some kind of third party watching this shit unfold. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for an abandoned building to have one computer that's been running for 20-odd years. And I think Jax knows about that. And I think the others do not. But I'm open to being wrong. I am always open to being wrong. Also, fucking badass. I love you, Zooble.
Huh.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer.
Are you seriously gonna start singing that?
I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage.
Hello, Kaufmo.
I can't afford a carriage, but you're the look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Oh wait, I have a key to Zooble's room.
There we go. The key. That's the part I've been fucking waiting for. Jax, he already established earlier he knows how to game this place. He knows how to make this place his bitch. He knows the ins and outs of how, or of like the rules of this world. And remember in episode 2 whenever the Fudge told him you must be some sort of master of unlocking things? Coupled with the fact that he knows or seems to know that he's being watched, that's what leads me to believe that Jax either has a lot more of a hand in what's going on here, or is more aware and active in it than anyone else in the circus. I'm gonna take a bite of this Kit Kat and press play. Get fucking shit on.
I can get him.
Wait!
Trust me, partner, I got this.
Jax did not like Kaufmo. I'm calling that right now. But he did like Ribbit, and that's the look of, what the fuck am I doing? I should not be letting this girl get this close to me. I need to put a stop to this right now. That's what that look means. That is the look of, oh god, I'm fucking myself. Like, if you ask me, I think that that is the point where he makes the choice that he is going to start the fight that he starts here in this next scene. Or the scene after this one.
That's actual bullshit.
Yeah, but it was cool, so it worked.
Well, shit, man. Guess that's the end of that. See you on the flip side.
Rip. But also, why? Why? Why are they cats? I don't understand it. Why are they cats? Why are they cats? Chat, do you have any ideas? Why the fuck are they cats? I'm leaving it paused until I get some answers. Why the fuck are they cats? That is the one thing that I have no explanation for here. Why the fuck are they cats? Also, I think it's really funny that clearly these guys have let go of the stress of the game and have found solace in each other and are bonding however they choose to do so here. Gangle convinced them to do it. You know, I mean, yeah. Where the fuck did they get the cat ears and shit? Also, Gangle's a furry? That is the least surprising thing I've ever heard. You know what? But I do think it's interesting that from here, where now that they're past the game and they're here and talking and having a good time, the next time we see Zooble. The next time we see Zooble, they are tweaked out of their fucking mind on stupid sauce.
What?
You heard me, bitch. And now comes the painful part.
We did it! We make such a good team.
Let's run through that frame by frame. He was proud at first. He was okay with it. He was about to accept it. But then, that face. That face. Oh god, it's gone too far. Abort. Abort mission. I need to make it stop. I need to put a stop to it right now. And then with his left hand, pushes her away. Looks at his left hand. and realizes
Well,
he
to be
has to
fair,
commit. Or maybe he tries to patch it up. Just whatever it takes to divert attention away from what he just did.
competition wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, true.
And then he's over here studying his hand, getting himself acquainted with the choice that he just made, coming to terms with the fact that he has to commit to it.
I suppose this is the part.
Or maybe just trying to come to terms with the fact that he did it at all.
Where one of us betrays the other.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You can betray me.
And just like that, he lets go.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a mutual thing.
Nah, go on. Do it.
I don't really want to.
Do it, you fucking pussy! No balls! Jax 2025.
Aim! Come on. I thought you were cool.
We could just be winners. As a team.
We're not a team. Come on.
What do you
Gaslighting.
mean? Yes, we are.
Delusional.
Gaslighting.
Weren't we kind of bonding over being chaotic evil together?
I was merely entertaining you because I thought it was funny.
Cope. Copious cope. Copious amounts of cope. He's coping.
Now are you gonna shoot me or what?
Also, it's interesting, you can see the edges of his eyes. Like, I feel like his eyes are telling you what's actually running through his head while he lies through his fucking teeth.
Did I do something wrong?
You sound like Ragatha right now. No wonder we're not a team.
No, I mean, we were doing fine, having fun, talking. But you suddenly
You're not committing.
That's the look of, maybe, if I force you into breaking it off, I won't have to, and it won't be so painful.
If I shoot you right now, are we still gonna be friends afterwards?
We were never friends.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit, Jackson. Bull fucking shit.
What about all that stuff you told me?
Yeah, I did tell you a lot, didn't I? Not looking
And the mask slips when he says this.
forward to thinking about that tomorrow.
No.
It's like I said, it's all written in his fucking face. Like, there are little glimpses of real Jax in this, but he keeps putting this mask back up.
No, we're not doing this. You're not gonna look me in the eye and tell me nothing we've been doing together meant anything to you, because I know that's not true.
Notice the same wide-eyed, mouthless expression because his bluff just got called. The same wide-eyed, mouthless expression that he got whenever Ragatha apologized. That's Jax when he doesn't know how to respond to something. Why do you think Jax doesn't just shoot Pomni? Like that would have solved his problem of Pomni thinking they were friends. 'Cause he won't. He won't. He won't do it. He doesn't want to because he doesn't actually want to do what he's doing right now. He doesn't know how to respond to her full-on calling his bluff. And so he just grasps the first cliche thing he can think of.
Are you coming on to me?
His eyes are still wide, and he's just got... his mouth is just saying whatever it can to try and worm out of this situation.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants. A straight couple.
Oh my god, can you take this seriously? Can you take anything seriously?
Dude, you're a cartoon clown.
Ugh.
How am I supposed to take you seriously?
You reached out to me, not the other way around. You're just gonna pretend that didn't happen?
You must be misremembering.
Is this why you didn't show up to Kaufmo's funeral?
I don't show up to any funerals.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Because you're scared. You're scared you'll actually show a human emotion.
I'm scared I'll be bored to tears.
Denial! Denial! Cope! Denial!
You ever thought that this might be what causes people to abstract in the first place?
Oh my god!
And she plucked a fucking nerve.
Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too? You didn't even know him. You don't even know what people are like before they abstract. They are not pleasant to be around. Like, at all.
So, a lot to unpack there. Let's go back.
Have you ever thought that this might be what causes people to abstract in the first place?
What she meant and what he heard are two very different things. Because from what I can gather here, what Pomni is saying is, this mentality that you've adopted, this detach yourself from your humanity and just see everyone as cartoon characters, part of the machine, is what causes people to abstract. And if you're not careful, you will abstract next. But Jax is projecting something he's already insecure about onto what she said because it was just vague enough for him to interpret it that way.
Oh my god! Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too?
Uh-huh.
You didn't even know him!
You didn't even know him. Not them. Or you don't even know them. You didn't even know him. Yeah, he's projecting. Yeah, he's coping. This man is in immense pain. And I need it to be noted, he may not be abstracted, but his mind broke a very, very long time ago.
You don't even know what people are like before they abstract. They are not pleasant to be around. Like, at all.
And then he realizes he's being too real. So he stops. And he puts the mask back on.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
Ouch.
Whew, man. This was all sorts of embarrassing, huh? So, you're gonna shoot me or what?
So, now that I've said all that hurtful shit, you want to finally just make it over? You ready? You ready? Have I turned you against me yet?
What would you do if I abstracted tomorrow?
Also, his tail. His fucking tail. We've talked about his tail already, but there it is on his beautiful flat popsicle stick ass. How much you want to bet it's going to be gone in the next episode? But also, the fact that he has his tail back is, I think, significant to the thing I was talking about earlier and the way that he's able to game the system of this game. Because he gets it back the second he realizes it's not there anymore. That's not a coincidence. It's just not.
I'd move on.
The hesitation there, and the wide eyes and no smile, that's real. But when the smile comes back, it's not as real anymore.
And probably forget about you.
But, yeah, that's how he copes. He keeps himself at a distance from these people, so that when they inevitably abstract, he can just move on. Rinse and repeat. I've watched this show a lot, if you can't tell. He also realizes it's not there anymore once he starts to open up to Pomni. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
And this is the brief moment of, maybe I can save it. Maybe I can undo this, because I do not want to do this. I don't want to drive her away from me. Maybe I can save it.
Jeez, you really can't take a joke, can you?
Poor guy.
You're not the funny one!
I don't think...
The significance of "you're not the funny one," I think is... The way I interpreted it, seems like Pomni trying to snap him out of that frame of mind. Trying to say, no, you're not an archetype, you're a fucking person.
That counts. Hey, what are you doing?
It hurts my soul. I'll bite an ankle. I don't give a fuck.
Fight back!
Are you crazy?
I said fight back!
Stop! What's wrong with you?
Why didn't you fight back?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Because I didn't fight back, that means I secretly care about you?
She didn't say that, little bro. You did. You know that that's exactly what it is, don't you?
I'm just a misunderstood little chicken fetus in an egg that needs to be cracked open. Well, I am not. I do not care about you or anyone else in this circus in the slightest. End of story. You are my playthings, and I get joy out of making you suffer.
Denial, denial, cope, cope, denial, denial, cope, cope, denial. Though I'm sure he has probably taken that on as a means of putting that distance in between himself and others. And I'm sure he is a sadist. He's shown sadistic tendencies the entire time. Like, that's not really surprising. Oh yeah, the projecting is absolutely crazy. The projecting here is insane. And that's something that Jax and Ragatha have in common. They are kind of a yin and yang of each other. Pulling people in separate directions, both having their own fucked up issues, just being fundamentally broken people. In a way that makes them incompatible and yet so similar.
I'm the one who causes pain for fun!
I'm the one who causes pain for fun, as opposed to I'm the funny one. That's a role that other people have put him in, that he's adopted for himself because he's lost his identity.
If I led you on, it was just to make this part hurt you more.
Like, honestly, that sounds like something Zooble would say about him. Not something that is actually true of Jax. I don't believe him for a single second. I just don't. And that's why. Turn around, let it slip, let out a few fucks, because, like, I look at his hand, consider what the fuck he's just done, and then the brief moment of disappointment at the fact that he can't actually scream the word fuck in this world, snapping him back into the cartoon mindset. And just brief, just lightly enough. Oh, deaf hurt, but seeing how her character is and has been developing, she has been shown to see through others quite a bit. The thing about Pomni is she can see through people, but she also knows when to stop pushing. Because honestly, Jax defeated himself here.
There's nothing more to me.
And then he turns back around and the smile is back and the shrunken pupils are back. The crazy face, the line, even the lines under his eyes showing how exasperated he is. This man's in pain, bro! He's in pain!
So please, just stop looking.
I feel that, Pomni. That face, yeah, I've felt that. I felt that when I watched this. And then immediately with the fucking big band music. Fuck off, show. You can't just do that to people.
I have something
I
I...
feel like
You can
no,
speak
you
first.
Go. Let's talk after the show.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I do think the two of them got the sufficient space that they needed from each other, Pomni and Ragatha, and I think that now that that happened with Pomni, the two of them are about to get a lot closer, and after that happened between Ragatha and Caine, Raggy's approach is about to get a lot more I'm looking forward to them starting an actual friendship from here. I really hope that they commit to it and it stays for more than one episode. I'm kind of pissed that we didn't get like a full-on episode of Jax and Pomni being friends. I'm kind of sad that it had to end the episode after it started, but at the same time, I mean, I can't complain when you get a scene that powerful, you know? It's crazy that all the things Jax was trying to defend himself for were things that Pomni didn't even mention. Exactly. That is all Jax's emotions on full display. And Pomni knows that. If she doesn't, she's dumb. I'm gonna just be so real with you. I will be so real with you if she doesn't understand that, she's dumb as fuck. But I think she does. I think she gets that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Favorite Character Awards! Before anything starts, I'd like to thank the committee.
Is Caine's head unusually big there to anyone else?
For examining our nominees and
The committee.
Bro, you can't tell me they're not being studied.
voting on our winners.
And I know that those guys are in the fucking... There's these things in the fucking audience, but I don't know, man. I just don't buy that the people voting on who the best character is was just a random assortment of mannequins. I don't buy it. I just don't.
Shut up. Okay. But what's an award show without...
Oh, wait, also. Oh, nope, wrong.
But what's an...
But also, you can see Zooble already slouched over, vaguely tweaking.
Shut up. Okay. But what's an award show without...
Wait, was that Michael Kovac?
Shut up. Our nominees and voting on our winners.
I for sure at least heard Ragatha and Jax in those voices.
Shut up.
Yeah, that sounded like Michael Kovac. Now, I understand shows can only have so many voice actors. But there's gotta be something there, right?
But what's an award show without honorable mentions
And now Jax is about to fucking cry.
subcategories? That's right, it's bad!
Unlike my show, which is good.
God, looks stupid.
When I first watched this, honestly, I was convinced Jax was about to abstract. Like, in hindsight, it wouldn't have made any sense because, like, it's the middle of this hyped-ass show that they spent a long time telling the audience about and whatever. But knowing this show, they are not above just having an abstraction just fly the fuck out and crash everything to the ground. Especially with, like, that much time left in the episode still, they could have done something. But they didn't, and I respect the restraint. But fuck you, show, you can't make me feel these things! Oh, wait, also, the mirror has some bullshit written on it. I think it says chill fella right there. CHILLFELLA. I don't know though. I see a handprint. These smudges are weird.
So. And
also,
God, looks stupid.
I think that line has a lot of meaning behind it. On one hand, there's you look stupid for what you just did to Pomni. Like, he understands that he just lost his first real friend in a long time, and God, that's gotta be crushing him. But also, there's looking in the mirror and seeing that face looking back. Like, you heard him in episode 5 talking about, excuse me, my ears and tail are the pinnacle of masculinity. But he reminds us how he actually feels about himself. And there's what he said earlier, you know? All of a sudden, you're just a little cartoon rabbit. You're a little cartoon rabbit. And seeing himself in the mirror is kind of snapping him out of it. Not really snapping him out of it, but snapping him back to a point of, God, how can I even take myself seriously whenever I am a purple bunny in yellow gloves?
And the award for biggest sailor mouth goes to Zooble!
Bruh, she's even got the fucking bottle! You know what? Zooble deserves a little bit of be fucking stoned out of their mind.
All right, folks, it's now the moment you've all been waiting for. The award for favorite character. Bubble, give me a drum roll. And the award for favorite character goes to... Why, it's me, everyone!
Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Wow.
Oh, wait.
I'm surprised there wasn't like a cough sound effect in the audience there. Missed opportunity, if you ask me.
Misread that. It's me.
You shouldn't have assumed you won the award. Now we both look foolish.
Uh-huh. Do 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 do. I love... I don't understand, like, why you have Pomni wearing Jax's skin, but it's a welcome plushie. I wish I had the money to buy literally any of it. Speaking of money, link to a tip jar is in the description, and I'm a starving artist, so if you wanna slide a little bit of chicka change my way, then I will not complain. Where the fuck did the chat go? There we go. That being said, I don't know. I really want that bubble plushie though. What is oh, she's on a keychain. Also, I love the little detail of disappearing guy having like a space between his frames. Though I don't know, if I got the disappearing guy plushie, I'm worried I would lose it. Chat, I'm very funny. You have to laugh at my jokes.
Let's see how many of them vote me.
Alright, a lot of things are interesting about this shot, actually. The fact that Kinger won, what is it? 10 votes for Kinger, 9 votes for Pomni, right? Jax and Ragatha have the same number of stars under them, and Zooble isn't there at all. And I don't understand why. Like, yeah, boo-hoo, Caine, you didn't get any votes. Where the fuck is Zooble? Why aren't they there? I don't even know if that's, like, a question worth asking, but, like, or if that question has an answer, or if it's just an oversight, or we just aren't looking at the rest of the... No one likes Zooble. Hey, I like Zooble, kinda. They're my least favorite character. Maybe right above Caine. I don't know. Just interesting. And there's that. Yeah, Caine is about to go hell 9,000 on these motherfuckers. As if Daisy Bell wasn't, sign enough for that. Hello! The reaction is over now. It's me again, Future Dan. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe because I love watching numbers go up. It makes me very, very happy. That's really all the time I have for today. I've already overstayed my welcome, as I'm sure you can tell by the timestamp that we're at right now. Goodbye, thanks for watching, and please, get the hell out of my house. Bye-bye!